Okay. To run our program, alright, to run our very simple program in Maven, it requires a bit of setup. It may seem unnecessary, but I think I should show this as an example for setting up a run. Alright, since Maven can have many setups. Alright, so this basic setup for just running a simple program will help give you the taste of what it's like to run Maven in a larger project. Okay? And in a larger or in a varying settings. Okay? So, first, I have actually modified the default package so that it's gone. Alright? We shouldn't really be having a default package. Alright? Since the default package here only exists in Eclipse and it doesn't exist in other tools. So, we shouldn't have that. Alright? Shouldn't have it. So I actually changed the package to P1 instead of default. Okay? You can right click a new package to create a new one. Alright? I actually did this by creating package P1, then move my program file from default package to P1, then delete the default package. Okay. So once we have this, we set up our Maven by first let Maven know which plugin it should run when we want it to execute the main class. So I add this text to the POM file. Alright, so this will be a setup for executing the main class. Okay, so it's set up in build, plugins, and this is one of the many plugins that you will need to use. Alright, that for this execution of the main class alone is just one plugin. Okay, so the plugin is called Execute Maven plugin, and the version at this date is 3.5.1. Alright, and you have to include the fully qualified name for your program. In this case, my program is in package P1. So it doesn't, you don't need to mention the project name or the source folder names here. Alright, just the package of your main class, alright, that you created yourself. Alright, just this package, and then you are fine. Alright, so once we've set this, then we can actually run your Java program by, you right click in the POM file editor. Alright, or you can right click at the project. Alright, and that will be run as command. To set up a run for main class, you have to select run configurations. run configurations. Then create a new one. So we've already have some configurations for running here. I will create a new one by double clicking on Maven build here. Or you can right click and select new configuration in the pop-up menu. Alright, I'll double click. Right. And this will be a new configuration. I can rename my new configuration to, let's say, run main. Right. And choose the base directory. That is, choose in the workspace where your project is. In this case, it's Java sample project. Alright. And then the goal, oops, sorry. The goal should be extc colon Java. Right, execute Java. Alright, you can leave other fields blank, then select apply, and then run. Alright, or you can close it, and then later open to run again, run as, run configurations, and then choose the configuration that you created, and then click run. So it needs to save, in this case, my modified pom.xml file. I'll save it. And the Maven console down here will run. Alright, let's see how it runs. Right, it has some warning. But when it runs, it's actually, whoops, doesn't find my class somehow. So it fails because it doesn't find my class. I may have done something wrong here. Alright, so I'll reset the setting. Alright, the text here will show you whether it successfully run or it has problem. And it will tell you if it succeed or fail. Alright. Okay, so it fails here. So I will have to correct this. Alright. Maybe we can try fixing the project by cleaning it up. Okay, so to clean the project, right click and choose, right click in the POM file or right click on the project name. Then choose Maven, update project, and then choose clean. Alright, so I'll do all the update, refresh everything, and then clean. Alright, so once you do that, you can then run Maven compile, Maven build, and then choose go as compile. Compile your file first. Alright, apply and run. Alright, so Maven with the goal being compiled will just compile all your files. Alright, since the cleaning removes all the temporary files, so we need to compile again. Okay, this time I compile using Maven instead of having Eclipse auto compile. but it should come out the same. Okay. Now, after I compile, I can now run the Maven configuration that I've set. And now you see the run report that it actually executes. And the printout actually came out. Right, view success. So from now on, you can run your configuration, run program, and it will run your program. Okay? So this is the setup for running Maven. Alright? It's a bit complicated for a very simple program, right? A normal run is much simpler. But it shows you here that for Maven, when we set up the POM file, we can call various plugins to run various options. Like running clean, this is already set, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here is already set by Maven. So we can run clean all the deployment files, temporary files, so that we can rebuild the project again later. Right? That's Maven clean. Maven install will do everything from compile, paste your file in the test file. We haven't built the test file yet, but if you have one, it will test the file and deploy your files. Right? So this actually install option actually does quite a few things. Alright, and Maven test will run unit tests that you provide in the test folder. So it compile and run tests, right, only. Alright, so you can use Maven test to just test your unit test that you have written. Okay. So that these options, we might not use them all. Alright. But at least we will be using clean, test, and install. Okay. For the option compile only, you can select Maven Build and just type in compile and then apply and run. Alright, it will just compile everything again. Okay. Right. So that's it for running a simple program using Maven instead of using direct execution. Instead of run as Java application normally. Okay, so it will become more useful when you get more complicated projects that you require series of setup. Okay? Right. So I think we can end the video for now. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye.